During an out-of-control fight, Kaylee Whitehall stabbed her boyfriend, Houston Johnson, to death. She first claimed she stabbed him in the kitchen, then changed her story to say it happened in the bedroom.
Yeah. If you got the knife from the counter, you're going to have to take a few steps to get to the doorway.
Yeah. I don't remember. I just grabbed it and I turned around, and it just happened so quick.
The part of her story that remained the same was the motive. She said it was self-defense, but was it? Some wondered after a curious post on Kaylee's social media raised alarm bells. Written weeks before Houston's death, Kaylee wrote, "Go back to sleep, baby. I'm planning your funeral."
Whether she was trying to play around or not, those thoughts were in her head. They had to have been in her head for her to post that 4 weeks before.
Reportedly, Kaylee said it was just a joke. Either way, more than 2 months after Houston's death, Kaylee Whitehall was arrested and charged with reckless homicide.
I believe that Kaylee Whitehall intentionally meant to stab Houston.
I was really surprised when that wasn't classified as a premeditated murder.
Then, almost a year later, the case went to trial. The prosecutor argued Kaylee recklessly caused Houston's death. Kaylee's attorney argued she was merely defending herself.
Her attorney wanted to be as if she was fearing for her life. I don't feel like she was fearing for her life. She wasn't fearing for her life at all. In fact, she made it known that she wasn't scared of him.
Among the many witnesses, Detective Hughes described Kaylee's changing story.
So the final interview, the story changes.
That's correct.
Towards the end of this interview, she tells you that she held the knife in a different position than what she originally told you.
That's correct. She held it with the blade down from her hand like that.
The trial lasted 3 days. The verdict came in 3 hours. Guilty. Kaylee could have gotten 5 years, but instead...
The jury fixed the defendant's sentence of reckless homicide confinement to state penitentiary for a term of 4 years.
I believe that was a slap in the face. This man is gone, and she only got 4 years.
Houston's best friend, Dennis, feels justice hasn't been served.
If the shoe was on the other foot, Houston would have been cell blocked the courtroom before his trial even began. If that's what they call justice, I don't know, man.
And now they're all left to deal with the pain, loss, and for Dennis, guilt.
I blame myself every day. I tried my best to even try to squash the argument. It escalated to the point where nobody could control it.
Mandy feels it's important for people to remember that domestic violence does not discriminate.
Houston is the victim in this case. It doesn't matter your race, your size, your gender. Domestic violence can occur to anyone. And in this case, a white female stabbed a black male. And that is why he's no longer with us.
And to Kaylee, she says,
You may be able to carry on a future after you get out. But I hope you always remember the future you stole from my son.
the son who hopes to forever have his father's love.
Just doing good things, succeeding at everything I do. And even if I do something bad, that he would realize that overall I'm still his son and he would always love me.
Whitehall's sentence includes the eligibility for parole after serving only 15% of her 4-year sentence, meaning she'll be up for parole this year. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think it was self-defense? Sound off right now on our Facebook page. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.